Alright, peace. See the title. um, this is Gabriel, and I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Yahweh Shai being his son, his only begotten, who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ. Also Holy Spirit. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the entire earth. Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Akakwadash. Coronavirus, New York. New York news. Governor Cuomo orders, this is very spiritual, orders containment zone in New Rochelle. New Rochelle. Calls in the National Guard. So I'm going to read this article. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said he is accepting a recommendation to shut down a 1-mile radius in New Rochelle, Westchester County because of the coronavirus outbreak. Question. Recommendation from who? His advisors? Somebody paying him some money? Who recommended? It doesn't say. It says he has called on the National Guard to help in the effort to curb the spread of the virus in a suburb just north of New York City. Cuomo describes New Rochelle as having a particular problem with a cluster of cases and contains a much higher number of positive cases than New York. He said officials are focusing on a 1-mile radius around the center of where the outbreak started and setting up a containment area between March 12th and the 25th. Here's the headlines. Here are some of the latest developments. New York governor contains containment zone in New Rochelle, Westchester County. First New Jersey death due to COVID-19 reported in Bergen County. 36 positive coronaviruses reported in New York City. 2 school bus drivers on Long Island tested positive for coronavirus. Someone said this is likely going to get worse before it gets better. That's right. U.S. Surgeon General says. That's right. The dramatic move is in an attempt to stop people from gathering within 1 mile from the young Israel. What did he say? Read it again, Gabriel. Young Israel of New Rochelle Synagogue. Says buildings in the area will also be sanitized with the help of the National Guard. So I guess the National Guard going to go down there and clean. Which will also assist with delivering food. Oh, they're going to pass out food. Okay, so we're the government. We're here to help. In other words. It is a dramatic action. But it is the largest cluster of cases in the county, he said. The numbers are going up unabated, and we do need a special public health strategy for New Rochelle. Why? Why New Rochelle? Because he's a young Israel of New Rochelle Synagogue. Right? 1 mile from that synagogue. A circle. Like a circle, right? That's what he said. There it is. Let's keep going here. Unabated. He says we do not need a special public health. We do need a special public health strategy in New Rochelle. People will be permitted. Look up that word. People will be permitted to enter and leave the area. The focus is not really people, it's facilities, he said. Yeah, right. New Rochelle is at the center of the outbreak of more 108 cases in Westchester County out of 173 statewide as of Tuesday. The state will take the opportunity to aggressively clean the area during the 2-week period to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. Schools and other large congregated facilities or gatherings. Schools and other large congregated facilities for gathering in the containment area will be closed and sanitized. You fucking people are stupid. Y'all don't know the difference between a bacteria and a virus? Fucking. I'm sorry. There will also be a satellite testing facility set up by Northwell Health to increase testing in the city of New Rochelle. And I saw a story that said the testing cost $2,400 here in San Antonio. Earlier, 3 students tested positive for the coronavirus, forcing the East Ramapo School District in Rockland County to cancel classes for 2 weeks. There are 3 of 5 students tested and believed to be related to 2 adult residents. A man and woman who learned of their exposure after working with a caterer at the New Rochelle Synagogue. The student attended Hempstead Elementary, Pomona Middle School, and Ramapo High School. These schools are now considered potential exposure sites, and anyone who visits the schools on exposure dates may have been exposed to COVID-19 and must precautionary quarantine for 14 days. This includes all facility staff, students, visitors, and parents who spent time within the school. County Health Commissioner Dr. Patricia Sandoval Reputed said, anyone who visited the following locations in Rockland County may have been exposed to COVID-19 and must precautionary quarantine. Wednesday, March 4th, recommended closure until March 19th. This is Ramapo High School. Hempstead Elementary, Friday, March 6th, recommended closure until March the 21st. Precautionary quarantine must continue until March the 21st. And Pomona Middle School, Friday, March 6th, recommended closure until March the 21st. Until March the 21st. In addition, anyone who visited the following locations in Rockland County may have been exposed to COVID-19 or coronavirus. 150 Dimsel Avenue, Mosley, New York, Friday, February the 28th, between 11 a.m. and 11:45. Saturday, February 29th, 2020, between 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. So I guess if you've been at these addresses between these times, you go pay your $2,400 and you can take your test. I don't know what the price is in New York. I saw a story that said that the price in San Antonio was $2,400 for the test. But of course, you got insurance, they'll pay for it. It says it was previously believed that these infected individuals had not worked as caterers during these events, and it was only through the detective work of one of our investigators that this discovery was made, said Dr. Rupert. Any person who believes they may have been exposed should contact their health care provider by phone right away. In other words, don't go in the fucking emergency room. Call your doctor first. I also ask that anyone who become ill with the disease be completely forthcoming with our investigation. It is only with your help that we can prevent the spread of the disease. The health department is asking all healthcare providers to immediately report all possible cases of coronavirus, COVID-19, to the Rockland County Department of Health Communicable Disease Program staff. There's a number. It says during the normal business hours, and there's another number for the weekends. I guess you can call them and talk to them. The Rockland County Department of Health is monitoring several people under quarantine and is following CDC and New York State Department of Health protocols. It is recommended that Rockland residents take the following precautions to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Stay home if you're sick. Yeah, it's easier for you to say if you're not living on an hourly check basis. Stay home if you're sick and contact your medical provider before visiting their office. Didn't I just tell you that? Wash hands often with soap, warm water at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. And you fucking people need to find out the difference between a bacteria and a virus. Nobody fucking looks at stuff. Avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Because this is just common sense. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your sleeve or your hands when coughing or sneezing. If you use a tissue, throw it in the trash. Avoid shaking hands. Routinely clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Stay up to date with CDC travel health notices, and there's a website you want to click on it. It says the CDC does not recommend that people who are well wearing a face mask. You should only wear a face mask if a healthcare professional recommended it. In other words, if you're not sick and you want to be precautionary like they're doing, pre-precautionary, you're not sick, don't wear a mask. The New York State Department of Health has established a novel coronavirus hotline. There's your hotline. 1-800-364-3065 to speak to an expert. Anyways, that's the story. Cuomo came out. Let's play the video, see what Cuomo got to say right quick.
Transmission tends to happen on a geographic basis. Kids go to school, kids go to a store, parents go to a store, parents walk down the block, shake hands with someone, parent is walking the dog, meets.
You got a buffer demon. So it's not going to let it play. So, with that, I'm going to say peace.